Folks, welcome to Pasadena, California, and the beautiful Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. This is a setting so beautiful, so perfect, it almost looks like a movie set. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Bruins will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans. Now, Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster. And believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle, but 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Picks up the ball. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. Makes a quick grab. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Tie 7-7.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
And the Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Refusing to be brought down. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that is no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The key on a 3rd down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Flex, flex, flex.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. The quarterback making some changes at the line. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. He breaks through now, has room to run. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. Play before they head to the locker room. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. The Miners going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. That pass is caught. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage, and he pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Igloo. Hey, Ken. Unlock. Razor.
Heading left after the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Okay.
2nd down after that previous play.
Last 29 Philly. Double right.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Bruins are on the move here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
42 Spider. Under.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
quarter. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UCLA 20, USC 17.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver.
By the receiver.
Sideline.
He's out of bounds.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Trojans line up on first and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down, now looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. He makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Third down play for this offense. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
8 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. Third and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bruins will have to kick this away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And this punt will back the offense up near the 5-yard line.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Bruins. Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Has the first down and more. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Great stop by the defense. Still a 3-point game. Let's see what the offense can do. This is a crucial possession. And the single back takes the handoff.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
6-9-1. Gator score.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Bruins will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to...
And he lobs it deep down the middle. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Southern California. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Point after, knocked right through. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. just back off here and play too passive.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The linebacker shifting around now. Tries the right with a quick throw.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called.
They look to throw it here on second down.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble.
No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Bruins will crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now.
Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it.
And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, UCLA. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Well,